Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
What is up? What is up? What's happening? Ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday's Community Jam, and we are here on Sunday, 5/25/2025. And it is 5:10 p.m. of the Eastern Standard Persuasion, and we are ready to go. What is going on? We have got Jimmy Biter. We've got Symmetry Trev. And we've got Randy, the R5 Ripper, who will be here just providing us with moral support.
Comedic entertainment.
He has completely blown his rig. So he was without. But got to commend you for showing up and just hanging out with us. You know, R2 would have been like, oh, man, I'm not going to be here for a month. Like,
yeah. Burn your dick on the barbecuer.
Right.
Speaking of R2, I think he said something about he was barbecuing or putting some stuff, you know, grilling some stuff, and he would be in here a little later. John is chilling down in the green room. He's not quite ready, so we'll see John in a little bit. And we might have a surprise guest a little bit later that's jumping in. And anybody else that wants to jump in, send me an email. We'll get you a link. We'll get you on here, and we'll jam out today. So just kind of chilling today. It's a little bit of a break from our holiday weekend. Hope everybody is enjoying your own festivities at home. I know that I've been kind of chilling, relaxing, and having a good time. I was planning on maybe going out of town, but obviously that didn't happen. So here I am, and we are ready to go. Hey, there he is. We've got John DeShane here. Welcome in, sir.
Thank you. Sorry, I was in the shower.
Oh, so you were doing your own roasting of your meat.
Exactly. Took a little longer than anticipated.
Well, welcome in. Hey, boys, let's get over here and let's say thank you to our channel members. We do have channel membership available on the channel, and there should be a join button over there underneath the description of the video or somewhere around there. If you'd like to help support us in that manner, we greatly appreciate it, and we want to say thank you to all of those who have, old channel members and new, all the gifted channel members as well, those who are gifting. We want to say thank you. We appreciate the support. It helps out way more than you know, the strings and things and keeping the lights on. So thank you for everyone's support. Super chats are nice too as we go through. You know, it's a lot of hard work playing on stage, you know. We appreciate a little super chat here and there. So thank you to everybody that's done that. Let's get over to the chat and let's see who's here. Let's get it opened up and we'll see who pops out.
That's what she said.
Oh. Just hitting all the wrong buttons today. First in that I see is E. coli is here. Saying howdy, friends, and looking forward to the jam. Probably asking what we're drinking. Yep, there it is. Some diet soda for me.
Coffee.
What's he say? Some work hard, eat hard, grow big, and wear glasses if you need them. Sounds like everybody here.
I got enough for two here.
Words of wisdom.
We got channel member Chuck C saying hey to the Shredders. Good to see you, Chuck. Thanks for jumping in and joining. We also have channel member Stephen Franklin saying hello and cheers to all. Special shout out and a thank you to Mr. Stephen Franklin for sponsoring our giveaway. Want to go ahead and mention that now. We are giving away some Van Halen picture books, some picks, some strings, some guitar straps, and a grand prize for one of the channel members will be the GT 1000 Boss floor unit that Stephen Franklin has so generously donated to the cause. Come get it. Right. Come get it. Yeah, that would have been good for you to come get that and test it out and show what it can do. But big shout out and thank you to Stephen Franklin. So reminder, the miscellaneous stuff giveaway will be to any subscriber to the channel. And the grand prize of the GT 1000 floorboard will be to a channel member. So if you're interested in winning that thing, make sure you got a channel membership. And we appreciate you, Mr. Franklin. Thank you very much. Let's see, scrolling on down. Take a look here from across the pond. We got channel member Josh Tanberg. Just got done seeing Pennywise, Comeback Kid, and Propagandi in Germany. Time for some beers.
Nice.
Bottoms up, brother.
Be some good beers too, I'll bet.
Absolutely. We got channel member All Dave, All Night is here. Good to see you back, man. Always good to see you hanging out with us. There he is, the channel member and crew member. R2, R3, Locking Nuts, right? That's saying happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. Grilling, and we'll join later. We'll be looking forward to that. Maybe some crying in the rain or something like that.
Well, his grandma or somebody will die
Yeah.
before, somewhere between now and later.
Die of food poisoning.
Yeah.
We got channel member, crew member, and panel member today. Jimmy Biter was We've got channel member Hillary is here, saying happy Sunday to all. Good to see you, Hillary. Hope all is well with that little one. We got Guitar Talk Universe saying hey to the kids. Good to see you, Quentin.
Cute.
Channel member Cushman in YC is here. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Channel member Blue Mox saying AO to the crew and chats. Hoping the Sunday is rocking. Good to see you, Blue. Blue. Channel member Searching for Tone saying what's happening, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Scrolling. Everybody talking amongst themselves. We've got channel member Greasy, a monkey, guitars.
The greasiest of those who choose to be greasy.
That's right. Channel member, crew member, panel member, executive producer, Symmetry, Trev.
Super symmetry.
That's right. Got Quentin saying, what's up, brah? Let's see. Scrolling on down. Who else do we have here? Channel member Ken, Hit Metal Works, saying good day to the crew. Good to see you, Ken. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Let's see. Greasy Monkey Guitar saying hey to the whole chat there. Right on. Scrolling. We've got the Yostinator is here saying hey to the rockers, passing through Boise, headed home to Washington for Memorial Week. You know, I kind of had
fear you're underestimating the sneakiness, sir.
Yes. That was one of the best lines in that movie. That's a good little clip there. I figured that was Yost who sent in a little message with an incognito there, and I was like, I wonder if that's Yost. And now he's confirmed that. Florida Claimers Ted is here. Good to see you, sir. Welcome.
Ted.
Let's see. Hey, look at. We've got channel member Steve Cassidy, a guitar, is here. First time catching the start. Right on, man. Thanks for being here. Steve Cassidy, I believe, has a link in the description if you want to check out his channel, see what's going on. It is down there under the recommended channels. Check out his stuff. A lot of cool stuff going on over there. What's it, Thursday that I'm usually able to catch one? Sometimes I'm lurking in the chat. I think it's around 3 o'clock my time, something like that. But give a click over there and check it out. Let's see.
I think it's 11 here.
Oh, could be 11, 12, 1, 2. So that'd be 2 o'clock here, somewhere around there. I just know that I'm sitting at my desk at work and I get a notification that Steve is live, so I'll click and lurk for a little bit. Let's see. Guitar Talk Universe. My RP360 XP got shipped to you this morning.
Sunday. Nobody ships on Sunday morning.
Good. That just means that we can get our hands on it and throw it right in the trash. Let's see. Who else is here? We said hey to Josh. We said hey to Stephen Franklin. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here and hanging out. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. We just said hey to Ted, didn't we? There's Maddie McCullum Music, a channel member. Listening in, had to meet a guy about some plant life. I get it. If you want a link to jump in a little bit later, just let us know. I'm sure Trev can send you. All right, right on.
He's quite a horticulturist, that guy.
Plant life in gummy form.
Let's see. He says he can't tag at the moment, so he's saying hello to everybody. Right on. Let's see. We said hey to Yostinator. Yep, he busted for sure. We got Arf is here. Right on. Good to see you, Arf. Let's see. And I believe that we are caught up with the chat. So we are good to go. I'm sure some others will be filing in just to say hello, taking a little break from their holiday weekend. So what we got planned for today? Obviously, Randy's not jamming. Jimmy?
Why doesn't he hook up the Yamaha?
It's not charged, and he's lost the charger.
I have no idea where the charger's at.
He's got all the R2 excuses.
Jeez.
You know, you could probably run to Walmart real quick and get you a universal charger and be back in time to plug that thing in and play.
Have you ever been to the Walmart in this town?
No.
Let me go grab an AR and yeah.
Right. Let's see. We got Bent Tom has just stumbled in. I can't tag because an Asian boy is rubbing my balls, but it's good to see all you guys. Alrighty. A little TMI there.
Good excuse.
Yeah. Let's see. Ryan owes me money, so I don't know what that's about. If anything, Quentin owes me money. Let me get the Hyundai doll here, Quentin. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hey, look at here. We got Rene Fernandez has joined us, saying, "Hey, guys, great to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in." So we're just going to be hanging out today, chatting a little bit, maybe playing some tunes. What's been going on with you guys? Anything exciting?
No,
Nothing particular.
more guitar shit.
Yeah. No?
Redoing some do-overs and doing over some redos and
So, if you wouldn't mind, Jimmy, I didn't watch the whole show from Tuesday with the guitar solo. What did you decide upon with the pickups in that guitar, if you don't mind me asking?
I already changed them.
Oh, okay. So it's different. All right. So we're getting an update.
Not from last week. I mean, it still has the Air Norton and Tone Zone. It had, well, they're back in '79. They were called dual sounds, which is just a four conductor super distortion.
Mm.
But what I was gonna do is I'm waiting on a active EQ to jam in those 3 holes.
Gotcha.
Because I got a room for 2 batteries, 2 9-volts in there.
You could probably throw you in some of those effect pedals that they put into guitars.
Well, that's basically what came out of those holes was super shit fuzz.
Wayne McConnell is here saying greetings to the gentleman. I don't know who he's talking to, but welcome in, Wayne. Always good to see you hanging out with us. Let's see. Anybody else? Yeah, we got Cindy Z is here saying good evening to y'all. Good to see you, Cindy. So, any more progress on the telly front there, John?
Yeah, probably. Yes, no, probably.
What a sore subject. This is see, that was an answer of, yeah, I told myself I wasn't going to keep looking, but I am.
Well, it's about matching my expectations because there's a custom shop telly out there with my name on it. But I don't have access to enough of them to find it.
To find the one, right.
So my thinking, and I've been trying not to do it yet, but there's a lot of American Pro 2 tellies available. They're a good guitar, it just didn't sound right. So I got to thinking. I said, Self, what is it about that guitar that you didn't like? You liked the neck, frets were perfect, it's telly shaped.
Right.
What was it? It's these fucking V-mod noiseless pickups. So in my twisted, excuse-laden self, I think I may grab one of those, rip them out, and put in the custom shop pickups. And then I'll fucking sell it. So that'll be three. That'll be 3 that I've gone through the exact same guitar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, another option too, John, would be to, if there ever becomes a time again where Randy and I get to go out and do some guitarsenal shopping, maybe we could find one that we're like, hey, you know what, John would really like this, and then we could purchase and send to you.
I'm open to anything, boys.
Yeah, you know, we could do a live chat and stream and tell you how it feels and how it sounds, and
make sure we take our digital calipers to measure the neck.
What? So under an inch? No.
There's always ways. There's ways.
But yeah, so those are available like in our larger area, all within like 100 miles. So
right.
I thinking probably June. I'm gonna go and get a bunch of them and see if it speaks to me. And if it does, then I'll just grab the fucking thing.
You know what you could do is find some time as well to take a trip to the OU Crew Studios here And then we could do some shopping here in the greater Atlanta area where there's plenty of choices.
Well, you know what I'm going to say.
You could take John to Righteous and he'd be like, find nothing I like.
Oh, he would find it. It would just be like $10,000 US.
Yeah, no.
That's,
Yeah,
cheaper,
that's-
than,
that's the
that's
one.
cheaper than Canadian.
Right?
That's right.
So then you would just have to disassemble it and put it into your carry-on bag.
Otherwise, the Orange Man's tariffs would
The,
kill me.
the tariffs would eat you up. Yep.
Always about the goddamn tariffs. I don't even know if we have tariffs anymore, to be honest with you.
Who knows?
It's
Who
off,
knows?
it's on, it's big, it's small.
Yeah. See there, Tom knows Atlanta has phenomenal music stores. There's actually one right across from my neighborhood. It's called Atlanta Vintage. Atlanta Vintage Guitars. So all over the place, for sure. Let's see. Righteous and Done. Righteous is a good spot as well. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I think I've said hello to everybody. If I did miss you, I apologize. Say something. We'll grab you. We'll say hello. Just grilled a ribeye and made a crawfish and mushroom cream sauce to cover it. All day, all night. Talking my language with crawfish there. I miss me some crawfish.
Bugs and fungus cream sauce.
You can't get crawfish where you're at, right?
You can, but they're like, $15 a pound. Whereas of course, this was many years ago, growing up, I can remember paying 59 cents a pound, $1.29 a pound. And then I get up here and it's like $15 a pound. No, thank you.
No.
Hey, we got channel member Zach Thong is here saying hey to the
Zach.
crew. Good to see you, Zach. Welcome in.
What's up, Zach?
Well, I've got a lot of stuff that, I talked about. I was going to try to move some stuff. I got some things changing here on the home front. I'm going to try to whittle down my guitar collection and then maybe get one or two really, really choice pieces here. Maybe some additional Steinberger stuff. And then, I don't know. That will be the first one. Probably
It's called
another
focusing your collection.
Right. Yeah. I got to get it all. I've kind of tested all the waters of different items and, I'd be happy with that one. I'll keep that one. That one's never going anywhere, but others can kind of be purged off for the greater good of the, the gas, of the gear acquisition syndrome.
It's the way to do it, man.
So that'll be happening here. Hey, look at here. Wait, hang on.
From the field.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Quentin, don't lie.
This just in. We have a field report from our field reporter. It's R2, and he has frozen. So more on that situation later.
Oh,
yeah, here we
He's
go.
forcing his way back.
Here we go. Here we go. R2, can you tell us what's happening from the field out there? How's the weather and the grill temperature? How's things going?
We are doing well. How are you guys?
Awesome.
Good to see you,
Awesome.
brother.
Your fence doesn't look bulletproof at all.
You see what's going on over here?
That
We
would be
can
a
see.
skirt steak.
There it is, right there.
I can hear it
Beautiful here
sizzling.
in Chicago, man. It is about what? Let's see, 67 degrees right now. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Just cooking up some skirt steak here. Happy Memorial Day, boys.
That's awesome, man.
Happy Memorial Day, brother. So, how long before you jump on and you're playing Crying in the Rainforest?
Never.
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes. All right.
Don't overcook that.
30 minutes.
Medium rare.
It's like they're about ready to flip.
Yeah. Let me flip these bad boys.
All right.
Looks like it smells good.
Oh my God.
It smells like it looks good.
Exactly.
That your septic line I smell?
That's Quentin.
Yeah, Quentin has entered the chat.
I forgot that if I type in EV Mux, it comes up as Ryan.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, I didn't type that.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, so we get a live. Okay, well, let's just
Where's
do this.
Gordon Ramsay? Call
There,
Gordon
there,
Ramsay.
there we go. Oh, look at the grill marks on that
Those
thing.
scissor tongs. Bane of my existence.
Oh, look
Fan,
at
but
that.
hey, whatever works, works.
Yeah.
Just take a big old bite, man.
I think that he probably will be.
with propane.
He'll probably be slicing that up, and it's going to be going on tacos later. I would assume.
Fajitas, maybe.
Fajitas, carnitas, quesadillas.
Enchilada. We making butter.
What's the
Carne
plan for all
asada.
that, R2? Ben Tom says 5,000 chicken fajitas.
Looks like diarrhea in that cookware there.
Marinade.
Yep.
That's the
You're not grilling them
I like
onions
his
up.
of glove.
about time to cut the grass there, R2. Little lime in the Modelo.
You don't put fruit in beer, bruh.
You know that fruit's got sugar in it. Can't have it.
Or Clamato.
Clamato. Mitch Heyman is here, boys. How does R2 stay so thin? I don't think he is.
Well, he eats
He
the right
wears it
amount
well.
of food to give him diarrhea, so that it's very
He's on-
slimming.
What
On
did
a
you do? Just
rental
put
program.
sugar in there?
Salt.
Or is that salt?
Salt.
The hell is he making a salad dressing in that thing?
I don't know.
Fucking lime and salt.
So he set us up and he just walked away. He's not listening to us at all. All right. Well, we'll check back with him.
Just to keep it going for a minute. He's gonna start yelling at the kids.
Okay.
Hey, hey,
Get the fuck out of here!
get your ass back inside. What?
Oh, okay, yeah. He's got all the things going on. Oh, I know you are.
A TV star.
Oh, you're a chef. Look at you.
How much is he paying her?
Wow, that looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna need to know.
Probably gave her a script.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of that.
Make sure that you say this.
Yeah, flank steak.
Bye, Felicia. Charles 75 in, channel member is here. Hey now. What's up, Charles? We're hanging and we're cooking out with R2, R3, the locking nut on Memorial Day a weekend.
Ooh.
That's it. That's all you need.
All you need.
Yeah, we got ribs.
That's what my friend's doing. Yeah.
It's a rib weekend.
Everybody's
too,
yeah.
but
Everybody's
it's
sending
it's
videos
grilling.
and pictures of
Yeah.
grilling.
You ever go to Jasper's
Pictures and video. We're streaming it, man.
where the Meyer is on Gary?
Yeah.
South of there is like a mile.
We got Rock Daddy is here. Good to see you.
Well, here's my loud brother.
Stephen Franklin wants to know if R2, R3 will ship orders. He might could be convinced. I wonder if R2 has a pool. I'm waiting for some chick to walk by in a bikini.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it?
Well, depends.
Yeah. Got the old muffin top hanging out.
That's
Not
like-
so much.
Chirac.
Well, he's done good there. He hasn't torched the shit out of them.
Right? Hadn't dropped anything.
No. I think they're not cooked to death. That's good.
Teriyaki marinade. I had that last time. It wasn't bad. It was good.
Not his first rodeo.
All right.
You guys, we got a first timer out here.
Chirac, yeah. I guess Randy said that a minute ago. I didn't see it. Yostinator's just hitting Oregon. I'm glad that we are providing you with fine entertainment for your road trip, Yost.
What's the
You
weather like there, Yost?
can't get much better than this. Mike, 40 Grit, channel member, is here saying, what up, guys? Randy, I got the EVH custom shop. Oh,
Nice.
Oh boy. Jump on, buddy. Show it off.
boy. Yeah, jump on. Somebody send Mike a link.
In there.
He probably doesn't have it yet.
He says he's got it.
He bought it.
Maybe that means he clicked on it. ordered
What's
it.
in your hands? You don't got shit. What's in there?
He can't hear us.
There you go.
It's like some onions.
Onions and diarrhea.
Yep.
Beer, salt.
You know that would be
lime.
so bloody good, I think, man.
Soon.
Anything better than peanut butter and jelly that I got.
Just put some barbecue sauce on that. Fix you right up.
Although I'm doing
Ketchup.
Nashville hot chicken later. It's marinating right now, and so
Are we going to get the same treatment?
we'll be offline, but I'm happy to show it to you guys. But it is same thing, kettle, the whole bit,
Yeah. Cool.
marinating in pickle juice.
Well, let's check
Jalapenos.
back with R2 a little bit later. You boys want to jam out something? Oh, sorry, Randy. We're going to mute him too so that we don't get that echo in here.
They need to put the duct tape around your head.
Uh-oh. Wait, here it is. All right. What's he saying?
He's pulling his pecker out.
He looked at us like he wanted to say something. I've muted him, so it doesn't. Screw that guy. All right, John, you want to hit that A minor tune?
Arf,
That
arf,
arf.
the chat. Worst ASMR ever.
Couldn't hear that. What's that one that we've all been like? That one's cool. that's I don't know, cool, mellow, you know, kind of grooving. Pretty cool little backing track there.
Peaceful.
Like almost alternative kind of atmospheric shit.
Yep.
I like it.
It's cool.
I wish there was more like that out there.
Look at here, look at here. We have channel member Dan Gorman is in the house. Welcome in, Dan Gorman. The only channel member with his walk-on riff. Good to see you, Dan. Let's see. Who else? Hey, we got No Man's Land is here. Welcome in, sir. Charles 75 in channel member. I think we said hello earlier. We're going to say it again. No Man's Land bought another EV8. No, I've had this one for well over a year now. That's this old thing? No. This old thing. Let's see. Who else? Hey, look at here. We got Ben Coombs.
Right on, Brother Ben.
The chief over there at the Ben Coombs channel. I think he has just recovered from his last Sunday mushroom groove or whatever.
How'd that go?
That was
down?
Thursday. That was Thursday, wasn't it? Welcome in, Ben. Good to see you.
Sent the Smurfs and the Leprechauns home. Shit was
Right.
wearing off.
Let's see. Hillary. We said hey to Hillary already. I'll say it again. Keep on scrolling here. Anybody else that I've missed? We got channel member Zach Thong is here. Good to see you, Zach. Let's see. Make sure we didn't miss anybody else. And no, I think we're caught up with the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Let's check in with R2 over there. What's he got on the
field reporter?
Yeah, he's just moseying around. Looks like he's got the what would you call that? A Dutch oven on the grill?
That's exactly what that is.
Right?
Doing a little braising of the skirt.
I'm sure that it's going to turn out very well. What is that statue back there? I'm trying to figure out.
Some kind of angel with a...
Is it like two-headed? Looks like there's two heads.
Looks like there's some buggery going on in that statue.
It's a girl thing.
Something.
Lesbian activity.
Satan.
All right, we'll check back with him when he's back.
It's
All
Satan.
right. What else is going on? What's happening in the chat?
Did you go
Zach
inside?
says,
Somebody,
can't.
oh, he came back. Damn it.
Are you going to talk behind his back?
What the?
No, I was going to tell him his barbecuer's on fire.
Have you told everyone
And of
what's
course
going on
my,
with your stuff, Randy?
My browser just shut down.
Are you in such a state of rage that you don't want to talk about it?
Well, I mentioned earlier that he just blew it up completely.
Pretty
so.
pissed about it, actually. But
Well,
I
let's
would
hear.
think
Let's
so.
let's hear about it. Let's hear about it. So what's going on?
my
what's
Sin
the
2
status?
does not work. It killed itself.
And you had purchased that brand new. What
Correct.
year ago?
Not
Almost?
even.
Not even a year.
Bought it in November.
Okay. So 6 months ago.
Yep. And it's dead. So, started last Sunday after the show last Sunday. I'd turned it off and we were talking about playing something and I turned it back on. And when I switched channels on it, it just shut off. Would not turn back on. So Jimmy and I did some research, found the mains fuse. It was blown. Put another mains fuse in it because they include a spare.
Mm-hmm. And what's the size of the mains?
A whopping 315 milliamp.
Oh, okay. So that's not very large at all.
No, they're tiny. They're little like 5 by 20 glass fuses.
How big is it?
5 by 20 millimeter.
Uh,
As a matter of fact, here's a blown one right here. That's how big they are.
I think I got some 3.2 amps around. That'll...
right?
I'm just gonna go get it.
That'll finish it off.
I'm just gonna take the caps off and slide some Reynolds wrap aluminum foil in there, and
That will let all the smoke out where you know exactly where the problem is.
exactly. So yeah, put another fuse in it. Ended up swapping out the V1 tube because we were kind of figuring maybe that's what did it, because it's got to get hot. You know, whatever. Got it running. Did the show Thursday night, and we're sitting here BSing like we always do after the show, and it just shut off again.
Kaput.
And I had ordered a 5-pack of fuses for it just in case, because I knew I was going to end up having to send it off.
Right.
And yeah, now it's blowing them as soon as you put them in. You put them in and turn it on, they go pop. It don't even turn on. So
it's probably not a good idea for you to open the cabinet and take a look because it's still under warranty. So,
correct.
So if it were out of warranty, obviously you would have popped it open, see if you see something leaning up against something or overheated or a resistor burned or something.
I sent Synergy an email about it, and the guy that emailed me back, he's like, how long has this been going on? Da da da. So I told him, I said, this is like the third time, whatever, in a week.
Just started in a week, yeah.
Yeah, it just started. And I said, and it's got to run for it's got to be on for 3 or 4 hours before it does it. And he said, he asked if I felt on top of the unit. The typical questions: is it power good? Is it ventilated? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's in the wide open. It's not even in a rack case. And I told him, I said, the spot behind where the second module goes in on the case is getting really hot. And he goes, yeah, you've got an internal issue going on, blah, 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 blah. So he sent me a return form that I've got to fill out, unhook all this crap, get the serial number off of it, and send him a copy with a receipt where I bought it and all that good stuff, and then I can send it off. So,
right.
Where are you sending it to?
Bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Boutique amp distribution.
Right. Well, that sucks.
It wasn't Vlad. Vlad's gone now from there.
It's Blad, B-L-A-D. It's the guy I talked to.
Are you glad you talked to him?
So.
Sorry.
It's not it sucks because it's, we're right here at the end of the month for me, which is not the best time to have to buy a temporary rig. So I've got something worked up though. It should be here Tuesday or Wednesday.
Fender Tone Master.
Hell no.
Turd Master.
Fuck that thing.
He bought that Line 6 Pod Express pedal again.
It is not made by Line 6 or Fender.
We got channel member
or Fractal.
El Barge is here. Blah blah blah. What's happened? Nothing. Throw in a couple yada yadas and you got something. That's right. Well,
that sucks, Randy. Man, that really sucks.
Yes, pretty much put a real bad taste in my mouth with the fucking Synergy stuff. So.
Well, Jimmy is a good advocate for them. I mean, his stuff
Jimmy's had one of his rebuilt too. So, but then granted, Jimmy's that got rebuilt was like 6 years old. So
yeah. What it cost you to get yours rebuilt and repaired, Jimmy?
So they just replaced a board because I had some switching relays go to shit on me, and it just kind of fuckered everything else over.
Right.
Got super noisy. Well, y'all heard it.
Yeah.
It was $175.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
Because they just replaced the board instead of individual components.
Right.
Because it's easier to do that.
Yep.
But yeah, when the dude said, he goes, oh yeah, you've got an internal problem, you're gonna have to send that in. It was just the way he said it. It was like he already knows what the fuck's wrong with it because they've been having this issue. Kind of impression I got from the way he talked when I talked to him on the phone Thursday.
Yep. But, well, I mean, that's the only unit you've got. Well, not the only one, but you've only got 4 or 5 different products, so you tend to start recognizing issues with them.
Yeah. So I got on the Synergy message boards, which used to be the old Randall MTS forum, and was just kind of doing some research, and a lot of people in the last year have been having power transformer problems, causing that exact issue. So that's probably what's wrong with it.
Yeah. Yep. So Blue says this is why Steve Vai runs a full backup system. So you need to have 2 of them, is what Blue is saying.
Yep.
I've got one. I've got one for sale.
Technically, Vi's got 4 of them.
Backups to his backups.
Is that all he plays now, or does he play amps still?
No, he plays. I mean, they are amps. Get this through your fucking head. He's got a power amp and preamps. It's an amp.
No, it's half an amp. Without the power amp, it's not an amp.
He's running power amps, jackass.
But I'm just telling you, what I'm talking about is the units. Those aren't amps. They're modules.
Oh my fucking God. They're fucking preamps, and when you run them with the Synergy power amps, you have a full amp.
Correct.
And that's what Vi's running.
Okay. So he's not running a traditional head and cab anymore.
No, he's running those and the Axe FX 3.
Really?
Plus all his other goofy shit on his pedal board, the Ibanez distortion pedals and all that other crap.
Does he use his own modules, or does he got a bunch that he's different ones?
No, he uses 2 of the Vi modules, and I think he uses the Bassman for cleans, and I forget what the other one is he uses. All his gain and gain tones are from the Vi modules.
Right. Have you tried one?
No.
Randy loses his shit. Well, it would be shit lost in air.
I figured we would just get out of the way and let you boys hash it out. Let's see. Chuck C says, bring the 6505 MH out, Randy.
I've considered it, but it just still is going to require me to spend more money.
It's just money.
I liked your idea before. Stick a tube in it and sell the fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm considering it, getting it back and just selling the whole fucking thing and going something else.
That's the worst when shit like that happens. You know, you get a new piece of gear and something goes like the next. Fucked it. That's it. It's done. Just get rid of it. I don't want it. Don't fix it. Just take it back and get rid of it.
Blue says, try out the GT1000. It sounds like my GX100, maybe even better. Well, that's a giveaway unit.
I'm in the, let's just give it away to me. I'm just kidding. No, when it comes to, if I buy a modeler, it's going to be one of 2. And it's going to be the Quad Cortex or one of the Fractal products, because nothing beats them.
Correct.
In the modeling world.
So. Maddie sure makes his quad sound great.
Well, if you go look at any major touring band,
it's one of the 2.
It's one of the 2. If they're playing modelers, it's Quad Cortex or a Fractal.
I don't know. You might be pretty safe with that Soldano. What is it? The X88 RI.
It's made by the same people.
Right.
Same shitty internal.
So
components.
he's not only done with the Synergy, he's done with the whole group of companies. So no Friedman, no Morgan, no Walter stuff, none of it. It's all gone.
You can't group it all together. So let's see. Matt says, do the Cortex. El Bourget, I've not used the modeler since using the Mini Mesa or Angle Tube amp. Have a Fractal for backup. Cool. Let's see. We've got channel member Rob Blackmore Official has joined in.
What's up, Robbie?
Hughes and Kettner, possibly.
I've never played a Hughes and Kettner that I liked.
They've got like the blue amp or whatever. I guess it's got built-in effects and whatnot. I've never tried one. Maybe that's what he's talking about. We've got Rico is here saying howdy, fellas. Good to see you, Rico. Beesman loves the Quad Cortex. There's another source for some information on it there.
I would think those may be a little bit easier to wrap your head head around.
Possibly.
I've never tried
They
one, but it's,
they everyone says that the interface on the Cortex is easier to use than the Fractal.
yeah.
So, but I
And I
mean,
think
we did a whole
sound-
show with you sitting here making a patch, and it's not hard.
It's not hard, but there is a lot of settings that we didn't go into.
Well, sure. It's like that with any
Either or. I mean, if you commit to a system, you're fine. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got somebody at the door. Let's see who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the great, Charles Green.
Charlie in the house.
What is up, sir?
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome
Right
in,
on.
sir.
It's good to see you guys, man. I'll tell you what, I missed the heck out of you boys.
Yeah,
My
it's good to
goodness,
see you, man. Welcome. How's your
yeah.
holiday weekend going? You got family going? You got the barbecue?
I just had dinner. Some of the kids are over, some of the grandkids, dogs. It's really cool. But yeah, it's been a nice day. There you go.
The R2
there you
is
go.
hard at work.
Look at this, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, you guys. Right on. Right on. It's good to see everybody, man. You guys been rocking. Be honest, I haven't really heard anything, just a little bit in the beginning. And
We've played
and
one tune, I think. We're just chilling today. It's just kind of relaxing and chilling, you know.
Good.
Just a little of this, a little of that. So we're just doing our thing.
Very cool. Right on, man. Right on.
So how are things going for you, man?
Well, you know, you guys have sort of been more in the loop than just the general public about my my wrist, my hand, and everything. You know, I got the dog bite 6 months ago. It was bad. There was paralysis from the dog bites, but not as bad as, you know. It's not like I was like, wow, I'm never going to recover from this. Literally, I did what I thought was work through it, no problems. Well, I probably should have been a little more easy on it, but I have 3 things going on right now. I've got arthritis, and it's very noticeable in 3 of my fingers. I've had it for years, though. It's not new.
Yep.
Okay. I have bursitis, and then I have tendonitis, all signs of it. And the tendonitis is obviously, it's right in the wrist. Those of you guitar players who know, you know. So I'm wearing a wrist brace. I've got it locked down. You know, I'm taking guitar lessons. My guitar instructor is incredibly versatile. I tell you what, I'm very blessed. I'm just going to say it like that. And so I'm still progressing. I'm going through not nearly as much guitar as I might like to play. I'm having to change things up, though. I literally cannot play lead guitar in any fashion right now. It's going to damage me before I heal. So what am I going to do? Start playing bass? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, guys. That's just a shot at bass players. I'd freaking love to play bass if that was all I could do. I'd rock the damn thing. But no, you know, a lot of the music and the songs that I know have really great rhythm guitar. Rhythm guitar is excellent. It's the heart and soul of every rock song. So I'm changing my backing tracks right now to, and it's kind of nice in a couple of ways. Number one, a lot of the music I play, I don't have the prowess. What's going on, Josh? It's good to see you, brother. I don't have the prowess to actually pull off some of the licks for the music that I want to play. Right. I can play the rhythm good enough to where I'm like, wow, this is fun, and I can do it and be proud of it.
What's up, Sean? Good to see you, man.
Right on. Sean Hockey, dude. Charles 75 in today. That was an absolutely killer show. Bro, you are living the dream. I just might show up at your back door. There's an open invitation. That's how I heard it, brother. All right?
That's what I
Sean
heard, too.
Hockey. Sean rocks, man. That's so cool.
He said he had plenty of guitars and stuff, and drums and all that for people to play.
Did you see that? He's got
man.
the man cave, man. He's got the man cave. You got it made, Sean. Right on, bro. Nice guy. It was really, really nice to catch some of that. I kind of lost my place, but yeah. So, like, for instance, with Megadeth, right? Dave Mustaine has got some absolutely great rhythm metal. I mean, just it gets very complex. It really does. I'm gonna play a little guitar for you guys. I've got a backing track, maybe two, that we'll see how my wrist feels. But I'm gonna play the rhythm to a couple of songs. I'm gonna let, like on the Megadeth, I'm gonna let Marty Friedman handle the solo. He's qualified.
Yeah, I believe so.
This is my favorite version of Megadeth right here. I know. Don't get mad at me. I'm a Marty Friedman fan. I'm a Mustaine fan. So getting to jam with Megadeth and having Marty Friedman play the solo is good for you guys. You'll love it. The mix is going to be great, and it's going to be fun for me because I don't have to give up playing guitar at this point. I can function playing rhythm. So that's what's new with me right now. I've got some new songs that I'm bringing to the channel. You know, we love our opening songs. We like to play music, and we don't give a shit. If I can get away with it, I will.
Well, let me give you a shout out. Anybody that has not checked out Charles's channel, there's a link for it in the description of our video. So Super Chef 01, I think, is the link.
Yeah.
So make sure you check out his channel if you haven't, if you've been under a rock. But Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, is that right?
Yeah, with my partner in crime, Mitch Heyman. I owe him everything for this. He is my backbone. He is my bro. I really couldn't do this stuff without him because he handles all of the stuff that I just do not get, you know?
Well, Charles, you mentioned that you're taking lessons. Are you taking something local where you're face-to-face with somebody, or are you doing it online?
No, I have this. You guys may or may not know him. His name, I'm keeping him secret because I don't want to share him. It's the most selfish damn thing I've ever done.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you can't have him, damn it.
Right.
And at some point in the very near future, he will be on the show. He's going to bring a friend along. And Mitch and I, the four of us, are going to do a show. We're going to play a really strange, what I'm going to call strange variety of music. You guys, I mean, I play a variety of music. I would say I have a pretty good variety, but we're going to go into a jazz fusion. We're going to go into Motown, use of the wah pedal. Yeah, and you know, and this is just a couple of few weeks away. It's not a long way away. And I'm just keeping him under the wraps now just because you guys are going to love it. It's just, I need content, guys, okay? I need all the content I can get. No,
well, I don't know if Quentin is still here, but if you heard that, you can watch that and learn how to use the wah pedal, Quentin.
You know, I love Quentin James. Quentin, to give you a little quick shout out here, brother. You and Steve have a really unique channel. You guys absolutely kick ass. You give a shit about the community. And I just love the hell out of you. So just a quick shout out from me to you guys. And I'll be hanging with you guys real soon, man. I'm no stranger to Quentin James, you guys. We communicate. We communicate. But hey, I didn't mean to just barge into the show like this. Can I play you guys a song? Can I play a song for you?
You can do whatever you want, man.
Well, thanks. That's awesome. I'm playing this Les Paul thing right here. It's an epi. It's one of the nicest epis I've ever played. And I don't mean that with any reservation. I love this thing. I've had it for a very, very long time.
Good guitar is a good guitar, man.
Yeah, I don't even mess with it. It ironically, when I got it, it has real Gibson burst buckers.
Nice.
And a couple of the little appointments that were done to the guy. The guy I bought it from, his father owned it for a couple of years, and I guess he passed away. It's that guitar deal I told you guys about in the church parking lot at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah. Anyway, let me see what I got going. Let me make sure I got a tone going here.
All right.
This song is a reoccurring song. I just learned it yesterday.
So why not play it today?
You know, songs catch me. I'm gonna come back to that Billy Idol song I played. I'm so sorry. levels were wrong. I didn't do it right. I should never come to a show to expect to play guitar and not be prepared and actually do it. It's a stupid thing. I know better, but you know, we live, we learn. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Trial and error.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to mute my mic, you guys. I hope you like this. I might hit one or two wrong notes. I just learned this thing, but
it's all about the smiles, brother. All about the smiles.
I hope you like it, babe. Anyway, right on, guys.
Charles Green, everybody. Right on, man.
Sounded great, Chuck.
Sounded awesome. You caught me off guard. I was expecting Megadeth, and it was.
I was going to say that sure doesn't sound like
Rock.
Marty Friedman.
Right. Marty Friedman played with
I realized after I hit the button that I had to fly by the seat of my pants, and
Yeah?
I just want to say I transitioned.
So you
gave it a
surprised
transition.
yourself as well.
I was as surprised as you guys were, but you know what? You got to roll with it sometimes. You know, I hit a few wrong notes. I'm sorry.
Sounded great, man. I
but
wouldn't
that
worry about
song's in the
anything.
loop. It's part of the. I'm going to play it a lot.
Nice.
It's going to get played, and at some point, I'll be able to do that little lead solo that Uncle Cracker does. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. I love it, man. Guitars
on,
are
man.
fun, you guys.
Sounded great, man. Sounded great.
But now
Hey,
I got to play a darn Megadeth song whenever you guys want because I owe you one.
Well, let's give it just a couple seconds. We're going to say hello to a couple folks that have strolled in. We've got Jay7over8 is here. He
Right
says
on,
not only is
Jay.
Charles a shredder, he's got great rhythm.
Oh, Jesus. Thank
Right
you,
on,
Jay.
man. Welcome in,
Thank
Jay.
you very much, Jay.
Let's see. We got a new face. PP Tape is here. Says Corey sent me. Well, tell Corey thank you and hope
Corey
you enjoy
rocks.
your stay. Sit back, pop open a beer, and enjoy some tunes, man. Welcome in. Let's see. Rob says awesome, Charles. Hell yeah from Dan Gorman. We got channel member and mod. It's Arky's here saying hey to everybody. Good to see you, Arky.
Right on,
Hey,
Arky.
Arky.
Thank you.
Marissa says hello also. Hello, Marissa. Let's see. And we've got Bo, Guitar Man 45, channel member is here saying good evening to everyone and to the chat. Good to see you, man. El Barges, we want Megadeth. We want Megadeth. All right, I think we've caught everybody else new in the chat.
I just brought my other computer up so I can actually see the chat. It's good to see all you guys. I notice, you know, I see it over on the left-hand side of this new stream, you know, the platform.
Yep.
But I'm so not used to it.
Yeah, it
and
takes
I miss
a little bit.
StreamYard. I really do. I got accustomed to StreamYard, and I realize, you know, this is such a wonderful platform. The audio ambient in my ear is so much better. It's noticeable. I know you guys notice it. It's really crazy.
Yep. Well, we pay a little extra for the 320 KBs.
It's worth it.
It is. It is. Someone is buzzing. I believe it is Charles. He's got something going on with his DAW or something. It's not horrible, but
hang
it
on,
is
let me
there.
Fix that. It's actually in the patch for the guitar. Watch this. I bet it
There
just
it
stopped,
is.
didn't it?
Yeah,
I'll
it did.
only activate it when I play. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's all good, man. All good. Arky throwing some ching out for us. Thank you, Arky. Look at there. She got Florida Claimers Ted. Gifted a membership by Arkansas. Thank you for the continued support, Arky. We appreciate it. Let's see. Jay. I know Jay's a stickler for his sound. So he was about to just hit exit and get out of here. Let's see.
it. I'm sorry, Jay.
Boy, Mr. Demanding, send me a link. Not with that attitude.
Don't send him a link.
That and King's X at the time was huge sounding, says El Barche. Let's see. Leave it to me. Beesman calls me the audio Nazi asshole. Yeah, we all call you that too. No, just kidding. Let's see. Mitch says, Charles, you sounded great like you always do. Of course.
Right on, Mitch. I love you, Mitch.
So
That's my hero right there.
if you're ready, I'm ready for some Megadeth. It's up to you.
Yeah. Let's just keep it simple, man. Right on, guys. Right on, man. I'm going under. I'll be back.
All right, cool.
Right on, guys. Very cool.
So we've got
I'm going to dedicate this. This is for you, Arky. You come into this chat every single week. You're incredibly faithful to these guys. You give the chat scope. You give it reference because of the way that you moderate the chat. I appreciate you just like everybody else does. This one's for you, girl.
right on. Cool, man.
By the way, that's how it's done, guys. Right there.
We got Charles Green, everybody, once again with Megadeth. Don't forget to re-engage your guitar.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll.
Love that one.
Brother.
I want to turn that amp off so I don't piss Jay off.
F that guy. No.
No, someday I might write an original song and like call him. Like, you know, he's an audio engineer, you guys.
Yeah.
He
Quentin just went live.
produces fucking the shit, right? I might want him to help me someday with something.
That
you gotta, you know,
was
you gotta keep your friends
absolutely
close and your enemies, get the fuck rid of them.
right. We're live on Quentin's live. He's got to get his attention somehow. I guess.
Hey, right on, Quentin. That's how it's done, you guys. That's how it's done. Me
Tell
and
you
Mitch
what,
have
that was crushing. That was awesome. That
thank
mix
you, man.
was
well,
very, very
thank you
awesome.
for helping me get my stuff balanced back out.
Yeah, man.
You have that Roadcaster. I'm going to say it like this. It is an absolute crapshoot every single time I go live. With Mitch, our ears, we try. I had my headphones on. I had what I consider to be a balanced, badass show for last Friday. It was it was horrible, in my opinion, because I know what is available and I know how much better it can be. In the old days, we'd be like, man, that was cool, man. It didn't break up. I heard you. No, bullshit, man. I want to hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's it. There's, Randy and all you boys here, you guys have such good tone, and it is sparkling freaking clear. It is really the standard right now.
Randy really doesn't right now.
I hear it right here. You guys, and for you people in the chat, you really should appreciate what we're listening to right now in this live stream. It is really dynamic and very, very good. So anyway, man, I miss you guys. Shit.
If only we could actually play well, then it would sound even better.
You guys are some of the most kick-ass guys on YouTube. Don't let it go to your head. You really are, guys. You really are. You are.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate you coming and jamming those, Charles.
Guys,
you got more in the pipe,
appreciate
or
you.
Is that it?
I'll tell you what. If you would indulge me, I appreciate you guys, man. So if you would indulge me, I got this platform right now with good audio and shit. This is really fun. I'm going to take advantage of you guys.
Do it.
I went to this show last week with my girls, Billy Idol and Joan Jett. None of the plans I made for this show ended up going the way we planned it. It was wonderful, but I had seats that were 100 feet from the stage, 125 feet from the stage. With my camera, I could have shot the entire show, shown it on my channel, and with me zoomed in, it would have been like I was 30 feet from Billy Idol.
Right.
Okay, and Joan. It would have been Steve Stevens. And none of that happened because the lawn had been opened up, and my girls, my whole kids, all my family, have this spot at the PNC that they just, it's like a home-cooked meal. I don't know how else to put it. Mm-hmm. They drugged me up onto the lawn, so I ended up watching the show 30 feet from the concession stand behind me with about 40 people around me because nobody else. I mean, there was about 300 people up there on the grass, I guess, total, but that's through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we were up there talking, and Billy Idol's, I love Billy. I got to interact with both Joan and Billy at the Whiskey. One at the time when the door was knocked on, his whole fucking band was standing there with him. It was killer, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him play all these songs, but the very first song that he played was a new song, and for some reason it got in my head. One of those damn bubblegum hooks, bubblegum hook, and I couldn't get it out. So I tried playing it on the show, and it did not go very well. It didn't go very well at all. I didn't play well. My audio was horrible. So I would like a do-over. If you guys would let me have a do-over, I would appreciate that.
The floor is yours, man. We're all freaking lazy today.
Thank
anyway.
You.
So.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, and I hope this goes well. I'm assuming it's going to, but you never know, man.
Yeah, let's rock it out.
All right, guys, I'm going under, man. Going under.
Man, Charles Green, everybody, just churning them out today for us. Let's give him a round. Right on, man. You know, Charles, you might have a career in rhythm guitarist.
You know, I'm going to say it like this for the years, and this is how it goes, and you guys all know it, because all these boys I'm sitting here with, the beginning of every one of ours journey was fretting, bar chording, double stopping, playing clean within a couple of notes. I mean, that is playing guitar.
Yeah.
And all that lead work and everything that all these monsters sitting around me do so damn well needs a little rhythm guitar behind it to make it sound as good as it possibly can.
That's
Unless you're maybe George Lynch, Jakey Lee, or Eddie fucking Van Halen. But then again, you know, I'm none of those things. But I'm going to enjoy playing backing tracks now with a couple of guitar players. We're going to go down a lot of roads, guys. Tons of music. Tons of flipping music. And so our futures are very bright in this YouTube community.
We all need to get some shades.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Right on.
Well, those are awesome tunes, man. Thank you for sharing those with us today.
Oh, you guys are very welcome. So look, I've got family here. I've got the kids and everything. I'm going to go ahead and get back to them just so I can cover some bases. But look, guys, I love you. And all you guys sitting here right now, I want you all to know this. I want all of you guys to come on my channel in the future, showcase each and every one of you. We're going to talk to you. I realize it gets done on other channels, but me and Mitch come at things a little bit differently. Yeah, and I'm going to try to bring out the side of people, maybe something that a little more personal. Anyway, I'm just talking about the future, you guys. I love you. You guys, community, be well. Chat, I freaking love you guys, man. You guys have a rocking day.
You know, we all love you too, man.
Love you, Chuck.
Right on. I love you guys. Be well.
Yeah.
Oh, you take care, you guys.
You fucking rock, Charles.
No, man, you guys fucking rock. Come on, man.
No, you rock.
No, you rock.
Hey, fuck off, everybody. You rock.
Hey, let's just get this straight. Quentin fucking James rocks, okay? Let's just keep this shit in perspective.
Let's not go that far.
I started it. I fucking started it. I love you guys. I'll see you.
All right, we'll see you, Charles. Thanks for jumping on. Charles Green, everybody. Freaking one of the original rock stars, man. It's always awesome to have him on here.
Love that dude. Love that dude.
Well, I think that Jimmy has changed guitars, so that must mean that he's ready to play something.
Uh-oh. Now you're going to start a fight.
Right? Let's see.
He's got the
Way
track
Man Joe
pulled up on
says
his phone.
he just subbed to Charles there. Right on.
Cool.
There you go.
Cool.
Charles 75 says the one and only Charles Green. That's right. That's right. Always a pleasure to witness Charles Green's Rob. That's right. Let's see. Uncle Dude is here. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out and joining us today. I think that Dennis Ellis also came in as we were jamming and chatting. So good to see you, Dennis. Let's see. Was there anybody else that I missed while we were busy? I know we said hey to Jay already. Everyone loves dogs. That's right. Let's see. If I did miss you, say something. We'll try to catch you. Hey, there he is. Channel member Steve Rizor has just found his way in. Supposed to look at a 1984 Hamer Blitz this coming up Friday. Motor City has been bugging me about. Oh, that's Bo.
Yeah.
Steve is right there. Welcome in, Steve. Channel member. Good to see you. Well, let us know how that guitar works out there, Bo.
The guitar's fine,
For real.
Arky says, love Charles. Right on. All right. What we doing? Hey, we got Cool Tunes Made Easy. Just kicked the door down and made their way in.
Right.
Good to see you. And was Jimmy about ready to hit play when I rudely interrupted him?
Get the Blitz, Bo. I had one. I had an 83 Hamer Blitz with a Floyd. It was awesome. I should have never got rid of it. You know how that old chestnut.
Right.
One of Jimmy's guitarsenal regrets. What do you got in store for us, Jimmy?
How about this?
How about it? Right on, Jimmy. Sounding great as always.
Dig it.
Looky here. We've got channel member Patty Dill is in the chat. Good to see you, Patty. Thanks for joining us. Always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Marissa Sparkle found her way in. Welcome, Marissa.
Cheers, Marissa.
Good to see you. Hanging out with Arky, I'm sure.
Yeah, those two in a hotel room. Pretty crazy.
Oh.
Scissors.
Last night show was
Not running with them either. Well, that was cool, Jimmy.
Thanks.
He's already swapped guitars. He's ready for another one.
I got one.
All right. Bust it out.
Sounds kind of acoustic-y there.
Right on, John. Awesome. Little King's X. Awesome stuff. Let's see. We had Patty just jumped in. We said hello. And we also have Cucumber. CMBR has just jumped in. Cucumber sent us a submission. He actually sent me 2 links. One of them you couldn't hear his guitar, so I've only loaded up the one. So we've got a submission from Cucumber. You guys want to hear it? Want to hear it now?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Here it is. There we go. Little submission from Cucumber CMBR. He called it, what did he call it? Jam and C or something like that. Very cool, man. Thanks for the submission. I'd like to encourage everybody to send something, a little something. We'll play it.
I get the sense that there's a cue stick in the future here.
Cue stick?
What's in your lap?
We'll find out in a second. Let's see. Sound Sirens is here, saying, hey guys, sounding great as always. Catching the stream up in Maine today with family. Right on.
Right on, Pete.
Thanks for being here.
New Hampshire?
Pete's new album rocks, man.
Right. Got Ty Spork is here as well. Good to see you. And let's see. We said hey to Dennis earlier. Anybody else jumping in? I think we're caught up. So.
God damn it.
What? What's up?
Oh, glasses. I poked my glass and it's a fucking big old fingerprint on it.
So one of the things that, when I started this channel, I had been playing in a band. So I was, I would get up on stage and I'd play in front of people. So when I first started this channel, though, it was a different type of nervousness, I guess. And I have since kind of got over that. So I was thinking to myself, I really need to kind of branch out a little more and put myself out there and just try something new and, see what happens. Because I've always been kind of, you think that you play guitar and you're like, yeah, I'm not that great. I'm okay. I could do that. And, some people might think, man, he sucks or this, that. One of the things that I've never really liked to do was sing in front of people. So in order to get over some of that hang up, I decided that I was going to do a tune today that everybody might recognize. And I'm actually going to try to sing it too. So you guys might want to mute and, in case it's awful. But
I'll go have a smoke and listen to it up front, brother.
Jimmy just said, fuck it, I'm out of here.
I don't blame you, Jimmy, because I don't think I'm that great. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just one of those, I want to get it, I want to do it and get it out there. And
you don't get better if you don't do it.
You don't get better if you don't try. What's up, you tell me? Welcome in. And no, Dennis, it won't be Freebird.
Thank God.
All right, let's do this. Let me see how this sounds. Get my mic adjusted here a little bit.
Very cool.
Well, there we go. I got that out of the way.
It sounded good. It's been a minute since we went acoustic.
Right? So, well, let's see what the chat had to say. Everybody roast me. Come on, let's go. Rob says, let's have it. Got some fire. Got Alice in Chains. Nutshell. Sounds big, says El Bar-J. Right on. Alice, gonna make me sing. Right on. Nothing wrong with that.
Still 48 in the chat, so it must have not.
Right? Must not have been too bad. That's right. OU812 Unplugged.
I can
Dan says,
100%
very cool.
tell you I've heard worse.
Little Lane, yeah. Awesome, says John. Thank you. See, Cucumber says, sounds great. Patty says, great singing. Right on. For any Alice in Chains fans, if you haven't seen it, look up Lane Staley in a Nutshell. There's 6 episodes. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool series.
Charles says, a fella is digging it. Thanks. Right on, man. Dennis says, sounds good. Keep the singing up. Well done. Right on. Nice work. Well, thank you for the kind words, everybody. Some encouraging stuff there. Patty says, right on. Great guitar playing and the singing. Han36 Solo is here. Says that was awesome. Thank you. Rob Blackmore sounded great. The man loves it. Right on. Let's see. Hillary said sounded great. Well, see, that's all that matters. If the ladies like it, then you're good, right?
Got it made.
Love that acoustic, great playing and singing. Right on. Right on. Thank you, El Bar-J. All right, I got to get my face off of here for now. I'm like totally embarrassed from doing that. So you guys have the show.
All right.
All right. I don't know why he's embarrassed. It sounded pretty good.
No, that was it.
I wouldn't have fucking done it.
Nope.
Reminiscent to that time when was it Nutshell? When R2 started singing in the background and I had
Jesus
to mute
Christ.
Dude, I sang backup vocals in bands for years and would not get on here and sing lead vocal on something. There's no way. Brian he got bigger stones than I got to do that. So,
Well, and Matt makes it look easy too, right? He just jump in there and do his little spin and dance.
right?
He's got a new song out. He said you could play my video, but there's boobs at the end, so I don't know if we necessarily want to cross that.
Reminds me
box
of-
off the
what-
list.
what- what's
Nobody's
that?
seen boobs before.
What's that movie with Tim Curry? Is it titties?
Well, I mean, having it on your stream as a video is one thing, but doing it on a live stream might trigger some kind of a.
They're probably animating on that guy too.
Yeah, they're probably CGI'd, but
they're fake.
Yeah, and we know how John feels about fake titties.
I don't think I'm alone in that whole scenario. All right, I'll do one more.
Yay.
do it a lot.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
We dig it.
All right, well,
It's Jimmy's turn.
get into the next one.
Take it away, Randy.
Well, it sure as fuck ain't mine.
Don't have your acoustic handy?
I don't have an acoustic here. It's mine.
Hit it, James.
Here we go.
Awesome as usual, Jimmy.
Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Right on.
Ooh.
Hey,
It's been
hey.
a long 45 minutes for R2, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
We got
Man.
Arky throwing a little
you
something
guys.
extra out there for us. Right on, Arky. $1. Got a one OU812 gifted membership from Arky. Right on. And Nix Diesel was gifted that membership. Thank you, Arky. We appreciate your continued
aboard,
support.
Nix.
Right on, right on. Let's see. Mean Joe McGraw, channel member, is here saying hey to everyone. Good to see you, Joe. Let's see.
Everybody.
Anybody else? You tell me. I think we said hey when he came in. Let's keep on scrolling. I think we got channel member Steve Razor as well. Dennis Ellis, I know we got scrolling. Was there anybody else that we missed? Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Let's see. And Joe says, I wouldn't do it. At least you have the balls. He must be back in the stream a little bit. Let's see. Blue says, Jimmy is the real life animal Muppet. Yeah.
Can you imagine having that coming at you when you're laying in the bed? Jesus.
All right. Let's get into rocking some more Alice in Chains.
Yeah, you started something there, buddy.
Things that cut and burn so often, but I sit, think of something, scared to face the dying nothing. See the circle I'm waiting for. It ain't like that anymore.
like that. And did you know, with Vader in hand, that it was back in 1977 today that the first episode 4 of Star Wars came out.
Nice. 1977?
I was 8. Yeah. Mind you, this was in like select theaters. I think it took another month before it actually hit.
This was episode 4, New Hope.
Yeah.
Which
The first
wasn't called New Hope at the time. It was called Star Wars. Yeah. They didn't name it New Hope until the other stuff started coming out, right?
Until after Jedi, Return of the Jedi, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the first movie ever that I saw in the theater.
Wow.
And I have seen every single one of the Star Wars movies in theater. All of the old and new ones.
Multiple times.
Yep.
I just went through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 last weekend.
I was watching the
Empire Strikes Back itch.
I was watching the Andor series. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's like the prequel to Rogue One. You know, it shows all the lead up to the Rogue One, how the plans and all that for the Death Star were still in secret. Hey, looky here. We got William De Silva. Am I late? Damn it. Start over. Well, all you got to do is drag that little thing on the bottom of the video and go whoosh.
That's right.
And you'll start over. Welcome in, Bill. Big bad Bill.
Dude.
Sweet William now.
Miles is here?
Right on. Good to see you, Miles. Six Fingered Assault channel member. Good to see your faces, lads. Shout out to Randy Price for recently kicking a massive goal. You rock, bro. As Randy is not here. Earl says, play that Dan Gorman thing again. Randy didn't play today.
What'd I do?
Miles was talking about a big goal that you had kicked. Right there it is. There you go.
Oh, thanks, Miles. Appreciate you, buddy.
Jimmy's got a head full of steam. I can tell it.
Right? He's just like raring to go. He keeps changing guitars. He's ready.
Shut up.
Tasmanian
Let me
devil
play.
than an animal.
Mean Joe says, I sang a song to my son's messenger and he loved it. A Nazareth song sung by Dan McCafferty. We are our own critics. And you got that right. All right, Jimmy, what do you got? What do you got in the pipe? Jimmy Biter, everybody. Yeah, he's getting serious.
You're coming in the sea.
faves from you, Jimmy. I love that one.
Yay, Jimmy's my friend.
Gritty and chunky. Sounding awesome. As always. As always. Let's see. We've got channel member Some Dave Dude is here.
Cheers,
Welcome
Dave.
in. Cheers.
DD food.
Joe figured out he was way back in the stream. Nothing wrong with that. Make sure you don't miss anything. Clicked on the live and thought it would bring me current. YouTube likes to do that. Caught me off guard. All good. Well, boys, what else you got? Anything? It's been kind of a chill day today, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of whatever.
Good seeing
Want
Charles.
to jam one? Or?
Randy, do you got... Oh, never mind.
We can do a round. Test out this modification on this Carvin.
Carvine.
Here, I can play it acoustic.
There you go. What do you got lined up in the tube there?
The key of E.
Key of E. Okay.
Jam tracks for days.
Well, that was kind of abrupt.
The ending?
Yes.
Oh, that's what it does. That was awesome. Jimmy, you fucking were doing some killer shredding in there, man.
Right? Crazy stuff. That guitar sounds awesome too. And you're muted, by the way.
I was using the old Gloss 2.0.
So he was just a sliding around.
Never leave home without it.
Well, I ditched the 81 and replaced it with an 85.
85.
Which is Alnico for those, Alnico 5. And the neck is an 89, which is a Alnico 5, but it's a dual preamp, so you can split it. And it stays in tune with the new locking nut.
It's the oddest thing I've ever seen, but it works. That's all that matters.
That looks like is it a Kaler? Yeah, that's a Kaler locking nut that's on there, hey?
Well, it's made by Geiker.
Okay.
And I ordered a couple different styles of locking nut because the last resort was going to be get out the router and route in a shelf.
Mm-hmm.
In case the other options didn't work. But so I tried the Geiker, which is just a flat. It's just basically a flat piece, and the strings run through the middle of it, and then you clamp it down just like you would. Instead of clamping it down, it pulls the blocks up.
Yep.
And as it worked out, is that the height of it was perfect, and I was able to mount it using 2 of the old truss rod cover holes.
Yeah.
And then just put 2 more holes above it that can be covered with the if I take it off, they'll be covered with the old truss rod cover.
Yep. Very cool.
So it keeps it in the nut. It's low enough it keeps it in the back end of the nut, and it keeps it in tune.
Yep. That's very similar to a Kaler nut. It looks like. Did you try locking tuners on it? It didn't work.
It comes with locking tuners.
And it just didn't work to keep it in tune.
Well, with the way that I, use a Floyd is it would stay in tune as well as you would expect like a Fender Strat or whatever, just doing light use. You can't dump it and expect it to to return back to pitch.
Right. Bo wants to know what year that one is, Jimmy.
This is a 97 DC 127C.
Nice.
I was there when he bought it.
Yeah, thanks.
With a built-in RX 360 XP.
I told him to buy it. I pressured him into buying it.
So I did modify it. I took the Floyd out and put a Goto 1996 in. It's a black chrome, so I changed some of the other little bits to black chrome.
No routing required?
No routing required.
Nice.
Jimmy does like his bits and bobs, doesn't he?
And I think with as old as this, I think this I'm pretty sure this has stainless steel frets because there is 0 fret wear on it.
Or
very very little drag when you're playing as well.
Yep. Yeah, it's probably bend the strings till they snap.
Sounds really good, Jimmy.
So
this guitar as well now has stainless steel frets on it.
Cool.
My new neck does not have stainless steel frets on them.
Well, you suck.
So do stainless steel frets.
I actually quite enjoy them. They feel fantastic.
Pingy ass shit.
Whatever you like, man. Whatever.
Every guitar that I ever have refretted from now on will get stainless steel.
I just think it's hilarious when I told you I had 2 guitars that pinged with stainless steel frets. You thought I was retarded, and then that Pete Thorne at Guitar Center did the same thing.
I didn't say you were retarded. I just said I had never experienced that. And then we just happened to find a guitar. And it was a Sur, so, there's
Ryan's
that.
like, what the hell is that weird? Ryan's like, what's that weird noise it's making? It's almost like a ping. It's the stainless steel frets, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I was waiting for that.
Were you?
I got a sense that it was going to happen.
Right. Let's see. Rob was saying something about guitaronomics.
Yeah, it's called losing money.
Bo says, I have a story about stainless steel. Have to tell it to you fellas someday. All right. Bet.
That's like saying I had a really great night last night, and I should tell you about it sometime.
Right.
It's like, don't fucking bring it up.
Joe's going to tell his son about that locking nut, Jimmy. Thanks for showing us. Right on. How do you spell that? Is it Geiker, like Stu has here? Welcome in, Stu Petty, by the way. Geiker.
Like that.
Guyker. Geiker. Not to be
I'm sorry,
confused
I
with
called
the
you Steve
Geico.
other night.
What's that?
I said, and by the way, Stu, I'm sorry I called you Steve the other night.
Oh.
I'm blind.
I write some pretty cool riffs if I say so myself.
Got a couple good ones.
Couple of all right ones.
Peppers.
What was that Charles was saying? Bubblegum type stuff. Anyway, I'm about done, boys. How about you?
Had enough. Yep.
I was done when I got here.
Right. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get R2 to come in. Surprise.
knew
Anybody
that.
surprised?
That
Nope.
was a given.
Well, at least he did come in and show us that he was cooking.
I'm
my meat.
shocked.
R2 came in and showed us his meat.
Hey, man, his son graduated. That's a big deal.
Yeah. So it was good to
mine's
see you
graduated.
earlier, R2. Thanks for jumping in.
Yes.
I've lost setup and is blind.
We are effed. Randy has lost his setup and is blind. Yeah, it's probably time to go get some glasses there, Randy.
The blind thing is, that's a newer development over the last few years. I am pushing 40.
Welcome aboard.
I held out until I was 50. If not.
Probably the last 2 years my vision started going. It's been 2020 till like 2 years ago. So,
All right.
I think a big part of it is, how many years have we been doing this shit now?
Mm-hmm.
Blue light, the best for your eyes.
That's what they say. Sit right up on the TV.
Dennis says, a locking nut still sounds like an STD. Yeah.
Locked up nut.
All Dave All Night says, Quentin is having a fit that you wouldn't send him a link.
Oh, is that why you went live?
And broadcasted our show on his channel. Thanks, brah.
Quentin knows that we love him. We just had other plans for today, and he didn't fit into it. So you're gonna have to accept the fact.
Quentin's a sensitive man. He gets
from time to time. There may be other things that we're planning. So
yeah, don't be like your fucking buddy up there in Seattle or wherever.
Quentin knows that we love him. He'll get over it. I need to learn this tune. Something like that. All Dave, all night. Speaking of Seattle, anybody seen Scott Rockaway recently?
I talked to him the other day.
Yeah.
He's alive and well, just like Nelson Rodriguez.
He's alive. I think he's dealing with some stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
From
I've seen
time to
that
time,
on
we
Facebook.
all have things to deal with.
But he's not Seattle. He's Idaho. Isn't he?
He's in Idaho.
Yeah.
Potato fucker.
Salt Lake.
Well, if the meat fits, I guess.
Exactly.
Salt Lake's in Utah.
Is it?
Gives a new meaning to Hasselback potatoes.
There you go.
Yeah, I think
Rob's-
Scotty's dealing with some stuff, but he was cool when I talked to him the other day, and then I've bumped into him on Leon's lives like 2 weeks in a row. So
Nice. Rob is asking if I have ever revisited Right Now. No. I pretty much know that one.
Yeah, let me pull my fucking keyboard out and I'll play it for you.
Right? Maybe need to work on the solo a little bit, but thank you, Patty. She says, you guys are great and you rock. Great show. You know who else rocks? You, Patty.
Patty Deal.
Patty in the chat. All right, boys, let's get out of here. I hope everybody has a good rest of your Memorial Day weekend. For you Canadians, I don't know what your holiday is that you've copied us on for this weekend. But,
we did it a week ahead of you already.
You did it a week ahead. I got you. So, yeah, everybody enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Randy, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you working?
I will be sanding a guitar body tomorrow.
Okay. Is that like all day that you're doing that?
Well, I gotta go get some sanding stuff and shit. So I plan on sleeping in and getting this body finished where I can take it to work and paint it.
Gotcha. Going into the paint booth.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot it Tuesday or Wednesday. So trying to get everything finished up on it tomorrow.
Well, if you get to a point where maybe you want some company or something, I'm like free and I'm ready to go and do something tomorrow. So let me know. Let's see. Joe says, take care all. We'll go back and watch. Right on.
Cheers, Joe.
Ted is thanking for the membership. That would be Arky that submitted that for you. So thank you again to Arky. And as always, yes, come check us out later on our channel or her channel.
Absolutely.
Make sure to go ahead and put your link in, Arky, so that everybody knows where to find you. So anybody that has not visited Arky's channel, what would you say? It's off the rails chaos, basically. Drama filled, off the rails chaos. So if you like that sort of thing, yeah, it's a good time. A bunch of interesting characters over there for sure.
Right.
You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
The real America.
It's a modern Jerry Springer show. There you go. How about that?
Sorts.
Joe, I'm using nitro to refinish this guitar, so I'll let you know how that works. You'll see it eventually, but
right on. Steve says, cheers, gents, hanging and lurking tonight while working. Right on, man. Great stuff as always. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
and we will see you over on your channel as well. Appreciate you being here, Steve, for sure. Stu is asking for a link. Absolutely. Go ahead and get a link up, Arky, if you would. Let's see. Quentin says, I'm done playing live. The Google Net is all yours.
Thank you. We appreciate it, Quentin.
Yeah. He had a good turnout over there. I went over and was lurking for a little bit.
I went over there and was like, LOL, what the fuck?
Quentin knows that we love him. He'll get over it. When is Arky's next show? She says a little later today. So there is a link right there for her channel. I'm sure you'll see Arky and Marissa hanging out. And
usual suspects.
Other usual suspects for sure. So thank you to everybody that was here today with us. And thank you to anybody coming back and watching the replay. Awesome. And yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and throw some super thanks or some super chats or something. And what else was I going to say? I think that's it.
Hopefully by Thursday, I'll have the new backup rig up and ready to roll.
Right on.
Sweet.
Right on.
It
All
don't
right.
suck. We'll see.
Well, we are out of here. We will see everybody. Who knows what happens tomorrow? We're all off. I'm off. Who knows? We may be here, but we do have Guitarsenal scheduled for Tuesday, and we will see everybody then, if not before. So all that's left to do is say see ya, good night, later, auf Wiedersehen, bye, hasta la vista. We're out of here.
Ciao,
Cheers.
baby.
Building backwards,
Cheers, everybody.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for